two major things, beans and yellow squash. I am getting them going right now. This bed was covered with the pre-cut holes fabric, and then I just got done weeding it and pulling it. This is kind of what you're left with, which is really nice. I just finished mowing in between this row and the next row. Eventually these will be wood chips, which I'll try to get to today. That's on the list. So down the center we're gonna run yellow squash, and then on the edge I'm gonna companion plant cilantro. Now it's kind of late for cilantro, but we'll just see what we get. So that's the goal today. Man, that looks good. We're doing butterfingers from Johnies, and then on the edges we're gonna do calypso cilantro. So it looks really good. I added blood meal, some fertilizer, and then I had vermicompost, and then which is just worm casing or castings, and then I had a bag of just like your generic topsoil. I just wanted to use it up, so I just threw that in there too. So this is a Jang Seeder. It's the 1 row. These are amazing, the precision. So you have a hopper here, and then you have these rollers that have patterns specific to whatever spacing you need, vegetable you're planting. They have a whole line of them. This is well worth the money. So I'm gonna swap this out right now. I have carrot in there. And what you do is you have these rollers, and then you have these sprockets on the other side that determine the spacing. So you have the roller for the seed size, and that also affects the spacing, but then the sprockets on the other side, whatever, like these guys up here, they determine the rate at which you seed. So we're gonna get this stuff switched out. So to remove this little hopper, you just push this back and this thing pops right out. So then you can see your seeds all here. If you want to change seeds, you just remove the lid. So you just pour these back in. Inside here is a brush attachment. So you can adjust this brush height if you want really aggressive, like for fine planting, but you can see how like those carrot seeds fit perfectly in that roller. So then to switch out the roller, you just pop out this pin. You lose your pin, just kidding. This bracket comes out, your roller comes out. This is like I think the F24. I'm still learning what rollers work best. There's a lot of great resources online. So this is gonna be for cilantro. That back in. All right, now this hopper is ready. So now we gotta change the sprockets. So this is just a cover. So now you're gonna see the sprockets in the spring. So then you can see on here, I'm not sure if you can see, there's like a number here. So it's a 9 and a 14. So these pop off. So there we go. So now this is all set up for cilantro. All right, so we just pour these in. Smells good. There we go. All right, it's ready to plant. So we got a little guy down. This guy's creating a furrow, and then it drops the seed right in that furrow, and then this roller smooths it out. Like I said, we're just gonna do these on the edges. Run it right on the edge here again. Having a clean bed really helps with this. I like to kind of come over with like the backside of a steel rake and just kind of smooth that out a little bit. Sweet. So cilantro and squash is in. All right, now to beans. All right, this is a inoculant we're using for pea, veg, and lentil. We're doing the Provider bush bean from Johnies. So we're gonna be planting this inside the fabric. So we're gonna get these wet and turn on the hose here. Just want a little bit of water, not a whole lot. That's like perfect, just like damp. I'm just gonna put a little bit in at a time and just see. So this makes the nitrogen available. So these beds not going to stay beans. You can see them, the beans that are coated. That might have even been a little bit too much inoculant. I'm gonna give you guys a little update. Here's our bush beans. These are Provider beans. I'm gonna harvest a bunch of them. There's some smaller ones. This will be our first pick. But those all planted inside the landscape fabric. You can see some down here. So yeah, we're gonna pick some of these. And then over here is our yellow squash. There's a couple of zucchinis here. These are the butterfingers. They've done all right. Some more here. So we're gonna pick this for the stand. A couple didn't do very well. And then we've got some cilantro in here too, actually. So obviously the weeds are creeping in. And anyways, we're gonna quick pick some of this stuff and get ready for the stand. I just wanted to give you an update. Pretty happy with it. I need to work on my spacing. I used a stick and like these are just too close. I think that would help. That's what I'm learning. So pay attention to your spacing.